Hello, Denise.
Hello, Lisa. How are you today?
Awesome, awesome. Excited to
Mm,
find out what's next. I know it's a new chapter.
Yeah, do you believe it's chapter 7?
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
chapter 7, Make It Happen.
Okay.
And day 43, Definiteness of Purpose.
Oh, love it.
So if you don't have a purpose, now's the time to consider what it might be.
Hmm.
All right,
You want to begin?
sure. The only person responsible for your success is you, Lisa. This chapter includes articles on sticking to your goals, taking responsibility for your actions, and making success happen. I have to tell you, being responsible was the hardest thing for me to do
Yeah.
in my growth and development. Really, to
Yeah.
take on being responsible was really hard. I'm very good, well, I was very good at being a victim. So this should be interesting.
Yeah. No, it's so true. And it's also like self-discipline, right? You have to do things that you don't feel like doing if you're responsible and if you want to be a leader. And if you want to be
Yeah,
the leader of your own life, then you're going to have to do that.
absolutely.
And it brings you freedom. You think it's a burden, but this is what gives you happiness and joy and freedom.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, day 43, definiteness of purpose. Napoleon Hill said that definiteness of purpose is the starting point of all achievement. You must first know where you are going if you ever have any hope of arriving there. Definiteness of purpose means you have specific, measurable goals for your life and your career, but it is much more. Definiteness of purpose might be described as a roadmap to your overall career objective, while goals represent important milestones along the way. Unless you are one of those extremely rare individuals who has such great talent or mental capacity that you skyrocket to the top, you are an ordinary mortal like most of the rest of us, and you must deliberately, methodically work your way toward your goal. Most architects, for example, wouldn't begin their careers designing multi-million dollar skyscrapers. They begin with smaller structures or portions of larger buildings until their clients are confident enough in them to risk substantial amounts of capital on their ideas. So many so-called overnight successes have spent years preparing themselves for the opportunity that finally affords them the recognition that they deserve. Having a definite aim for your life has a synergistic effect on your ability to achieve your goals. By specializing, you become better at what you do. You devote more of your time and your resources toward reaching your objective, and you become more alert to opportunities. Everything you see and do will remind you of something related to your goal, and you will have more energy and enthusiasm than you've ever had in your life. You will also find that you can reach decisions more quickly. Every action you take will ultimately boil down to the question, will this help me reach my overall objective or won't it? Mhm.
Most important, have a definite purpose manifest itself in a burning desire that will help you focus all of your energies on reaching your goals. When you stumble and fall, you'll pick yourself up and dust yourself off and get right back to the game. When you have the kind of burning desire I'm talking about, the fire in your guts that sustains you no matter how tough things are, nothing can stop you from achieving your goals. You won't even think of giving up until you peril in your plan. Your purpose will become your life. It will permeate your conscious mind and it will so absorb your subconscious mind that even when you're asleep, you'll be working towards the achievement of your major purpose in life. Start by asking yourself, where do I want to be 6 months from today? Where do I want to be a year from today? Where do I wish to be 10 or 20 years from today? If your goals are unclear, sit down with a pencil and a paper right now and ask yourself, if I had a magic wand, what would I wish for? If I could do anything with my life that I wanted to do, what would it be? You can do anything you wish. If you have the desire to do what is necessary to achieve your goals, as long as it doesn't violate the laws of God or the rights of your fellow man. Write down your goal and take time each day to read it as you've written it down. Carry your written goal with you everywhere you go. Don't let go of that paper until you've reached your goal. And once you have reached it, you will, if you concentrate on it hard enough, replace it with your next goal. Then keep going until your dreams are realized. Remember, what the mind can conceive and believe, the mind can achieve with definite purpose and a positive mental attitude. You can read that if you feel so
All right.
inclined.
To maintain a positive mental attitude, set aside time each day to think, plan, and dream of ways to reach your goal. Also, it is important to keep motivated. Set aside time each day to study and read motivational materials. As Napoleon Hill observed, motivation is like a fire. Unless you add fuel, it soon goes out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, action steps. Um, Develop a definite purpose, a goal you fix in your mind until it is reached. Keep motivated by reading positive motivational materials. Realize that any goal is attainable with hard work and persistence.
I would also say that if you have a big goal, like I'm going to build a
The,
big apartment building,
the
you can break
overarching
it
goal.
down
Yeah.
and make it little goals
Mhm.
along the way. Maybe your big
Yeah,
goal is a year away, but you could have monthly and weekly and daily goals to get to that big goal at the
exactly.
end.
Yeah.
I think that's important to remember because some
Hmm.
people forget that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Do something every day that gets you closer to that goal.
mhm.
You start small. It could be like going on Google and finding out some information or making a phone call or even writing down a list. It's the
That could
simple
be
things
anything.
that get you started, right?
Absolutely. Well, go have a purposeful day.
Well, you too. And I guess I'll see you back tomorrow for day 44. Hmm, wow.
Sounds good to me. Oh, wait a minute. Are you sure it's 44?
Didn't we just
Yeah.
do
Yeah,
43?
we just did 43. Oh my gosh, where's my mind? Okay,
Yeah. All right. See you tomorrow.
bye.
Bye.